Okay, hi. So, funny thing, right, is I'm sitting here. I put us on starting soon because I wanted to, have some starting soon time before we actually get into it. And I go to boot up Death and Taxes. The game did not boot up. In fact, it crashed promptly upon trying to start up. I have it now. It's here now. I just need to refigure the game capture around Death and Taxes instead. Or, capture any full screen application if that'll even capture it. I hope it captures it. Any full screen application? That doesn't capture it. Specific window. Death and Taxes. Yeah, and now it's showing up. Okay, cool. Last time we played this, I know it's been a while, so, let me go ahead and give you the rundown. Last time we played this, we made the decision that all of the choices that we make, I'm gonna let you guys obviously kind of have a say in it, but I am also going to be going with my gut and going with what I think feels right, no matter how much that screws us over in the end. Or, maybe it'll help us, but we're gonna do, no matter what, just try as best we can, and see what happens. Therefore, today we're gonna just go with our gut and do what we can. Continue from day 9. Welcome to Death and Taxes. Oh, did I get something new from Mortimer's last I was here? Oh. All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up. They trust my abilities. They're hoping you'll mess up. And you will, because you're a fraud. Eat the blame, Reaper. You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void. You don't... yeah. You're just trying to rattle me. I am. Keeping you on your toes, right? It's necessary. Eyes like a lighthouse, Reaper. Watch your back. Be seeing you. So, what was that delivery I just got from Morty's? Was that any new... No new heads. No... Unless there's new suits and heads that I'm missing. Doesn't look like there's much new. Yeah, no. I don't know. We're the king of Halloween. And then there's something on my desk now. Alright. Oh, the piggy. He's starving. Best newcomer, presented to Grim Reaper to the killing of many humans. Supposed to inspire loyalty and a sense of worth in the worker. It doesn't work. Oh. I have the squeaky toy. I'm gonna put my award in my desk. Fridge. As real estate prices soar, countless people are being thrown out on the streets. Join the Mercury on the path of glory. A commune for those who seek revelation. Submissions for my ordinary day photography contest now open. And weather report. Windy and dry days ahead. Alright, cool. Put my stamp there. Greetings from afar, Grim. So right after I left, mere moments it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today, basically as a Grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quota of the day, 3 plants have to die. Good luck, fate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants, right? So 3 of them have to die out of the 5, so only 2 can live. This is a tumbleweed. A pink rounded clump of branched, tangled stems, each one up to a meter long. Callie and her brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. No other plants could survive on the dry soil. Callie enjoys traveling and beautiful architecture. Parent. Aww. Agrentia, also known as white snakeroot or richweed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture. It is 1/2 meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds with fluffy white tails into the wind. Okay. Schefflera. Scheffleras are good. Companion. Schefflera burka, also known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it's been over or underwatered. However, it has quite high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. A wonderful, tiny, harmless little flower growing on the side of a secret military base. Absolutely delightful. And also known as the meadow foxtail is grass. I swear, if I have to make another file about a blade of grass, I will quit. Well, a single blade of grass can't be that harmful, and a tumbleweed can't be that harmful to kill. In my own wholehearted opinion, I don't care about killing a blade of grass and a tumbleweed. So now it's between houseplant, a flower growing on the side of a military base, and a flower in a cow pasture. Honestly, houseplant, like, if you had to ask me, I don't have any attachment to plants. Well, I mean, I do. I have plants. I keep plants, but, so, you know, houseplant, I see why they're important, but I just don't care, you know? It's like, whatever, you know? Like, they're plants. I don't care about the plants. Whatever impacts they made on the world, hopefully it was a good one. I only have $200. $200. 500, 1,800, 1,200. So I can't mess with any of that yet. That's fine. The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. You are so incredibly cute and fluffy. Slowly the cat turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls up into a ball and closes her eyes. I bought you a gift. Have the rubber gerbil. Lady Poddington's eyes grow wide and dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Squeak, the rubber toy squeaks eerily. See you tomorrow. The cat eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. The toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way out the door. Oh. We did good, boys! We gave the cat a toy. The pig has a baby now! Yay! Look at this cute video of an angry cat eating grass and meowing at the same time. Oh. Unnatural storms reported near national coastlines. Small villages reported to be devastated. The results are in. Bernard Baobab clinches win at photography contest. Invasive species of weed takes over local farmlands. Farmers will move cattle to barns while burning the weed. Aw, shit, I didn't realize that was a weed. If I'd known that was a weed, I wouldn't have let it live. Darn. World peace talks restarted as negotiators across the globe surprised and moved by mysterious deliveries of violet bouquets. Aww. I guess I assume that that is the flowers that I let grow on the military bases. Morning, Grim. Alright, we're back to normal. The plant department got their acts together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. Let us balance the world. Fate. A general contractor, a firefighter, a construction overseer and aspiring architect, and a janitor. Oh no. Oh, it gave me, like, generally good sounding people. Okay, janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower. Starting already at 6 in the morning, the toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern them one bit. I have no regrets in that decision. Ronald, a firefighter. Ronald's been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In remarkable physical shape, they've been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. You're a good person. I might want you to live. Natsume. Construction overseer, aspiring architect. It's the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon, truly a glorious sight, but we can do better. That's what Natsume thinks. At least. Lately, they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture, what some might call arcologies. So she wants, like, more structurally sound architecture, or ecologically sound architecture, which is good for nature. Sifiso, general contractor. He constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demands between the clients and the experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. If I have to let anyone die, I think he's innocent and doesn't seem like he'll make an impact. These two seem like they'll make a huge impact on the world, though. Just in my general opinion, so we're going with that. And wholeheartedly fuck the guy with the weed whacker. Not weed whacker, the leaf blower that gets there at 6 in the morning like an asshole. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious. What is it? All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats, too clean, pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others. Yeah, listen to me. Shh, they're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off. Alright then. Fuck off, I guess. Oh, hello, precious. As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with her paws. Oh, adorable. The toy cries in the most despondent voice possible. Oh, you sure enjoy bashing that toy. The cat admits and lets fall another hammer blow onto the toy. The little gerbil responds in pain. Aww. The toy doesn't seem to enjoy you bashing on it. The cat stares at you, her eyes narrowed. The little gerbil complains. Right, yeah, never mind with that. With majestic grace, the cat lowers her head onto a pile of documents. Meow, the cat notes, while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Oh. I love that cat. I got money for it. Cool. Excuse me, I heard a pig noise. Hello? Anyway, hi Mortimer. Grim Cape. Meh. The thing that I can't do, and a fidget spinner. Listen, I don't need their fidget spinner. I got my own. I don't know if it's entirely audible. The ball bearings in it are a little bit, fuckly. I might get the Grim Cape, but, I'll wait around to see if there's anything I like more. Anything I could like better than the Grim Cape, really. End the day. And then there's nothing more but to start the day. Wait for the phone. Oh god, hi. Charity event organized by local firefighters, enjoyed by parents and children alike. Aw. Arcology's still science fiction, a dream of the future, but we may be getting closer with every passing day. Is the forest haunted by witches? Creepy little wooden statues found all across the nearby woods. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lowers stress levels. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Aww. Read our new article on the post-humanist perspectives for the future. Damn. Alright. Oh. I don't have coins for you. I'm sorry, Piggy. Morning, Grim. My, your hands will be kept mightily busy today. What in the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. Oh, dear. A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people, if possible. So, game developer, you're on the table for death. You're a postal clerk. You're on the table. You're retired. You're a preacher. You have to die. You're a CEO. You're an email scammer. Ex-child actor. And a sect member. Religious people have to die, so at least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. So there's already 2 out of our 7, because the sect member and the preacher have to die. Don't even want to read about them, don't want to feel bad about the decision. They have to die. Cold hard facts. 7 people have to die, though, so that's 2 out of 7, so we need 5 more people to die. Which means... Ah, shit. All 5 of them have to die, then. Because, this guy's retired. Grim, yes, you. Listen up. Why are you such a tool sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all of the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna listen to the drone. I'm not gonna listen to the test. I don't care. I'm a mindless drone, you're welcome. I met the quota. What do you want, Cloud? Look at the march of death, bones of the living ground into dust, a dusty storm that suffocates any remaining breaths. A fertilizer for the new. Ew, come on, Grim, that's disgusting. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives. Somebody needs to do the job. These are real people, Reaper, not pieces of paper with random data printed on them. No one is in control. The fiend devours life with no supervision. You're being overly dramatic. And you are oblivious and gullible. Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. We'll be seeing you. Listen, I don't care what you have to say, stupid-ass Cloud. Oh, hello, kitty. As you enter, you see the cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with utmost suspicion. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail waggling in a manner that seems pleased. Today went well. I mean, like, all those deaths, whatever, happens. Lady Poddington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. What, you think I caused that mess? The cat continues her silence. How could I have caused this? I just do what I told. I just do what I'm told. The cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Did I cause the deaths? The cat slowly rotates her head to the left. Why am I even yelling at a cat? The cat blinks. I guess I can contact fate. The cat stretches her paw at the old-looking telephone on the table. You recognize a familiar voice, although it sounds grainy filtered through the old-fashioned apparatus. Yes, why is someone calling me through the office phone? The phone is for emergencies only. I may or may not have caused a few excess deaths, but we don't know. Hello, damned contraption. It never works. Why do I even have it? Listen, whoever you are. Oh, it's probably Grim. Okay, whatever happened, whatever you did, you probably didn't cause it all by your lonesome. Things always happen in the world, so you know, don't worry. You can always choose better tomorrow. Okay. The phone is silent. Fate has already hung up. Lady Poddington utters a bewildered meow, then performs the closest thing a cat can do to a shrug. You had your chance, now it's time to leave. Okay. I love the fucking pig noise. God. The cape. A silly little radio. And the infernal illuminator. Reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much anything. I'm gonna feel bad about it, but I'll buy the lamp. I'm not listening to Mortimer's dialogue because I'm already gonna blow my voice out playing this game, and I don't want to blow it out even more, you know? I don't think I'll use the lamp in this playthrough, but I have it now. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury St. Ioannes. Jesus Christ. Frustrated elder strolls around on the street shouting at death to get their damn act together already. Sundowner taking a massive hit in the dock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. New study reveals too much exploitation in the IT sector. G'day, Grim. The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I have seen out there. Now, do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged, but with a handful of deaths, yes? Quota of the day, 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. Okay. You're an inventor and scam artist. You're in waste disposal. You're a superintendent. You're a sports nutritionist. You are a priest, and you are a spy. Spare anyone with a law enforcement background. A spy is law enforcement, yes? Nicholas was spent to cause a save in a rival country to learn national secrets and nobody suspects or stupidation. Attached to them. I don't know. Just says law enforcement background, not necessarily working in law enforcement right now, so... I'm supposed to spare people with a law background, but I don't think a spy is law. Does spy constitute as law? Even then, he's a sleeper agent. Is that necessarily law? I think it's better to be safe than sorry, so I'm gonna kill these three and then let these three live. Better to be safe than sorry and let the spy live in case that is the law enforcement it's talking about, because everybody else has no history of law enforcement. So I'm gonna go with that. Confident with my choice. Let's go. After we finish with today's stream, I'll probably end up getting tea. Because holy hell. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. The toy laments their misery. Hey, kitty, time for the review. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs at the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Great. Thank you. I don't need to ask the cat questions. It's a cat. No, I'm sorry for all the sneezing. Jesus. I sneezed again. Apologies. I muted for that one, so that way I didn't sneeze in your ears and blow your brains out. There we go. Grim mail. Oh god, the piggy is fat again. You know what fat piggy means to me? I think fat piggy means we're gonna get a baby again. Soon. Respected nutritionist caught distributing illegal performance enhancers to athletes in their care. Aww. I'm sad about that. Breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consume non-biodegradable plastics. Oh. Well, I mean, that's good. If it consumes non-biodegradable plastic, that's good. That's good for the environment, right? Prison superintendent found dead of a narcotics overdose. Oh, she was the law person. I saw the word superintendent and my brain thought of school, not prison. Oh, shit. I killed the wrong person then. I mean, she was a shit person and deserved it anyway, so, you know. Potential spy under investigation after a leak of important records to the Qualian Intelligence Agency. I could have probably killed him then. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. In-depth overview of the merits of nuclear power. Grim mail. Lucky day, or is it? The unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology, but it is a day like all of the other days. Quota for the day, a total of 3 people have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. You're a choir singer, that's technically religion. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Choir singer is religion, right? Yeah, church choir, so you have to die. Like, no choice, you have to die. And then spare anyone with an artistic background. You're technically artistic, which sucks. So you're in like a maybe category. I'm gonna see if I can't let you live. You're a maybe. You're, like, closer to the death end of the maybe. Like, you're, like, straight middle, because I don't know if I have to let you live. You're, like, maybe kind of prefer if you die for safety reasons. You, I want to see if I can let you live because you're great. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Haven't I seen this one before? It doesn't tell me if they're good to keep alive or dead. Which, like, if I'd seen the profile before... Oh, wait. Yeah, if I'd seen the profile before, I think it would have told me. I can't tell, though. You are technically somebody I have to let live, like, no matter what, because you're artistic. Plastic surgeon and adult film director. Ooh, you seem scummy. Yeah, you're scummy. You're like a maybe, but I kind of am inclined to let you die. And then you're a maybe. Well, if I have to let 3 people die, and I'll probably, like, let these 3 die and then let the rest live. I think is the plan here. The only reason I'm making this lady die is because, like, she refuses to retire from her job, and it's a safety issue because her bad eyesight could kill people. It's a safety hazard. And yes, I am looking at this pretty coldly and, calculating. But it's just like, I feel like it's a safety hazard. This guy, apparently I've seen him before. Positively infects the economy and peace, negatively affects environment and health. Yeah, that's weird. Apparently I've seen him before, though, so, I don't know. Shrug. 3 people have to die, and they're, dead. Cool. Is Fate back, or is it still the cat? It is Miss Kitty Kitty. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the documents, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. I hope my gift is doing well. The sad little gerbil squeaks. The cat rolls her eyes, which is admittedly a very bizarre thing to observe. Meow, she notes, then curls up into a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave. Oh. Oh god, achievement unlocked. Oink. My pig is probably very happy with me right now. Ooh, the bar is open. Let me check Mortimer's first. I don't think I need a calendar, but I want a calendar, to keep track of stuff. Ooh, we got some more people in the bar tonight. Hello. Yes. Hi, how's it going? Not great. Why are you talking to me? You seem to have problems, and I'm all about solutions. I do. I guess I have a lot on my mind. So what's going on? You do know about the butterfly effect. Yeah, of course. What if I'm that butterfly haphazardly fluttering around and millions of poor souls perish in anguish? A weird way of phrasing things, but sure. I don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it. And that's the least of my problems. Last week, someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly. Oh. How'd you get it out? I panicked and tried to eat the stapler to freedom. That went badly, as you can imagine. I chipped a tooth, and some of my bones still stick together. And that's still not all of it. Last month, I had to work in the dog department. Oh, but I love dogs. It's sad, but it had to be done, you know. Does it really? And the people in the dog department, absolute bad apples. I was scared for my afterlife, I was. But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons. Is someone picking on you? Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher. Lance Thrasher? Yes, and people keep telling me about how great Lance Thrasher is, how fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans. They sound exhausting. Yeah, right? I don't get it either. So I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and told them that I don't find it riveting and that I don't particularly care about their lame jokes. And then what happened? Then Lance said keep it real and went on to do a handstand on their desk. Oh. Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance. Oh. I mean, what an absolute tool. I would be pretty fucking annoyed if somebody started doing that at my workplace. After this, they started making my life miserable. Why do you think it's them? The culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything with a marker, so problem solver, what do you think? What should I do? Don't stoop to their level, balance it out. I guess you're right, but I am Frank Whittle after all. I must stay true to myself. Still, I'll leave a strongly worded note on their desk expressing my discontent. I'll start working on it right away. Thank you. Yay! I hope we helped. Yeah, now we can't click on him. Hi. You're pretty. Accentuate the morphological field, summary classification of framing stratum. Ah, I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Maybe a message enhance trigger. I've seen you wobble around the cellar. Hi. An amazing feat, young spawnling. Yes, it is I down in the depths. Yeah, you're my friend. I like you. We're having soft knuckle later. I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive, the archive of all existence. Or the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know that there is a lot of existence? Oh, I figured as much. More than you are able to conceive. Ah, yet I see promise in you, spawnling, so let me tell you a secret. You see, the archive sprouts a mind, eons ago. Incomprehensible to most. Those were the days. We were so young then, Fate and I, two strapping lads. There was little in the archive initially, but it didn't take long for it to start growing and expanding. Until it achieved awareness of a sort, a consciousness, but not a kind you'll easily recognize and engage with. We couldn't foresee this happening, the awakening of the archive, its development into a unique organism. What do you do about it? We care for the archive, exploring its unstable pathways, researching new topics. Sometimes we do battle, without doing damage, mind you. Can't be losing any ancient knowledge to carelessness. How does one navigate the archive? Carefully. It wouldn't be wise to stumble into the archive without an escort who understands the territory. Space folds, becoming labyrinthine. One can get lost. I know I've misplaced a few interns in this manner. Poor sods, although no one knows what happens to the disappeared. They may not be dead. Well, any more dead than one already is in this office. Awesome. I want to visit the archive. Alas, visitations are limited to professional archivists only. Ah, it calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoyed our talk. Yeah, you're friend-shaped. I like you. And hello to you. Why, hello again. The den is always glad to see a returning customer. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking. Well done. Say, I've been thinking and I was hoping you'd explain it to me. The process, I mean. How do you make the choices? How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't? I carefully compare all the data with the requirements. Your dedication and diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though. Not that long. I'm very good at it. You may be, but the hope that everyone else is on the same level. Ah, never mind me. I simply ain't one to trust a chain when I can't see the other end. Okay, then another question I've been pondering about the process. Do you think about the people after you've made the decision, or do you forget about them after it's all done? I remember, but what's done is done. Doesn't all of it make you anxious? Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Don't think I could handle the pressure. Gazing upon the decision tree and how it branches out across infinity, across space and time. Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you? What's the deal with the cat? Fate's cat? She's an adorable floorball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief. She sneaks down here too, so I feed her a few morsels. I want to pet the cat. The fur's like perfect velvet, you know. It's nice. She keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic, all those eons might not be good for the, mentality. What else you got in mind? Tell me about the archivist. The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. Haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organization before, but I guess it comes with the territory. You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead. Absolutely. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land and not easy to enter. What else you got in mind? A drink. Sure, what's your poison? Heat death of the universe, iced coffee. Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence. The Archivist! The sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the bitter, earthy taste of coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt. Yeah, but it's still tasty. Glad to see this game getting some appreciation. Oh yeah, hi! I'm sorry, I only just saw you in the chat. Yeah, hi. I love this game. I think it's really fun. I only have access to it because I have library sharing with my friend who owns it, and they showed me the game, and I really liked it when I was watching them play some of it. They aren't much farther than I am in the game, so, I don't know everything. But yeah, no, it's like a lot of fun so far. Right now we're just kind of going with our gut, doing whatever, like meeting the criteria and then doing whatever we feel is best from there. Which sucks kind of, especially if there's somebody who needs to die that you would rather not die, but whatever. It happens. I'm very passive about the choices that I make. I don't know if that's clear. Yeah. I'm having fun for the most part. I like this game. I like the characters. I think they're all real fun. Yet as the frozen cubes clink against your teeth, this whole endeavor feels distinguished and hip at the same time, just like the end of the universe. Aw, nice. I'll be going now. Friend of mine is a voice actor in the game. Aww. That's really cool. I haven't had the voices turned on this whole time, but I could turn them on. I've just been reading everything, but honestly, I feel like if I had the voices on, maybe my throat would hurt less. Haven't regretted a choice yet. Yeah, I haven't regretted anything yet, but I haven't, been excited about a choice I've had to make yet either. You know what I mean? Who am I kidding? There's been some tough calls. Yeah, there are definitely some tough calls. Here, options, Oh. There we go. There we go. So now the voices should be turned on for the rest of today's stream. Maybe it'll be better for me having the voices on. End the day and get to work. I have that now. Oh, that's weird. I thought you would have another baby, but you didn't. It's almost 2 a.m. I've unfinished assignment and I'm sleepy as crap. Aww. Hopefully you can, get your assignment done and get some sleep. That sounds like a pain. Don't you just love the cat? She's so cute. Yeah, I love the cat. The cat is adorable. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I love the cat. The cat is great. The cat is adorable. I love the way she's just beating up the gerbil toy. I made carefully sure to get the gerbil toy from Mortimer because I knew that I could use it on the cat from my friend, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm giving the cat the gerbil. It was real good. How did my choices yesterday affect things? A new fad strikes the affluent of the city. Endless thousands spent on miraculous minerals. Local pet rock zoo complains someone keeps stealing our rocks. Local electrician electrocuted after cutting the wrong wire. And check out these awesome personal jetpacks. So nothing too major, looks like. She got me fired the first time I played because it was my third strike. Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah, luckily I haven't been getting any strikes yet, so apparently I've been making good choices. Who says I'm gonna get sleep after completing my assignment? Yeah, fair enough. I haven't gotten, sleep yet, but also I only woke up, like, a couple hours ago, maybe? I woke up a while ago, and then I've been just, on here since. I was playing The Sims, now we're playing Death and Taxes. I might switch over at some point to playing, Potion Craft as well, later. We'll see. A letter. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for our performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Quota of the day, 6 humans have to die. Oh god. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. Unemployed. Corrupt CEO. Oh, I can't believe it bundled them like that. The fuck? You're a sommelier. Ah, shit. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die? Oh, god damn it. A forklift operator, a logistics coordinator, a gravedigger, a neurosurgeon, retired. Why the left specifically? God damn it. Ah, that's so annoying that I have to do it on the left specifically. Is that gonna penalize me if I don't pick people on the left specifically? Darn. Darn. My cat is sleeping next to me. She's so very cute. I love her. But yeah, no, darn. That's tough. That's really tough. I'm also gonna take a moment while I'm making the tough decisions to do this in the chat, because I haven't done it the entire stream. Or they can't cook and set the house on fire. Yeah, Sims can die pretty easy, can't they? I had a save file where I made it a point to not control the Sims at all. Like, I just refused to take control of the Sims. And they, set their house on fire several times and burned everything in it and killed one of the children in the fire. So that was fun. That was great. Back to doing the assignment. Oh, yeah, good luck. Hopefully all goes well. But yeah. 6 people have to die. Anyone in the transportation industry has to die. You're not transportation. You're not transportation. I don't think you're transportation. Technically, a forklift is transportation. Neurosurgeon isn't related, gravedigger isn't related, and retired, you're not related. They don't have the best survival instincts, honestly, really. Like, in that save file where I made an effort to not control anybody, they kept having babies, and, several of those said babies got taken away by CPS. It was awful, because they just don't have the instinct to, like, feed the babies, but luckily with, the new updates coming soon, hopefully they'll have a little bit more of an instinct to actually care for the babies. Oh, because if they don't, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, we're already on day 14. I didn't even realize how close we are getting to being halfway through the game. Well, we are technically halfway through the game. That's crazy. Honestly, it says to kill anyone in the transportation industry, but none of these really are unless you count the forklift. Do we count the forklift? I think we count the forklift. I don't know, do we count the forklift as the transportation industry? Because I don't think I count it. I need to, like, read everyone's proper... Huh. It's, like, it wouldn't say transportation industry if nobody was related to the transportation industry, right? He's a CEO, but it doesn't say that he's a CEO of, like, a transportation industry. The only person I can think that fits the transportation industry death is Luigi here. Luigi, wah! I love his name. Jesus Christ. Wah! Oh my god. That's great. That's wonderful. I love that name so much. But yeah, no. Forklift is the only thing I can actually think of that fits the transportation industry, so I'm leaning him on my 2-die side. I don't care about the to the left side of the bundle requirement. I really don't. You're in my middle death leaning. You suck. You suck. You're kind of middle of the road. I don't care if you die. I don't care if you live. You're also middle of the road. I don't really care if you die. I don't care if you live. You seem cute, so I'm gonna put you to the side. Retired, you seem adorable. I want you to live. And then you're also kind of just middle of the road. I don't care, but I also don't, I'm not fussed about it. So then, since I want you to live and I can meet my criteria without killing you, I'm gonna let you live, and then you 3 can die. If I can mark you. There we go. So that's 3 out of the 6 that I need, right? So I just need to pick 3 from, like, this roster over here, I guess. So I'm gonna let her live because I, was leaning towards the wanting her to live. I was leaning towards wanting you to die, so I'm gonna let you die. Because I would rather you die than somebody innocent. This is just going with my instincts. I don't actually know, like, what the consequences are. I have the lamp, but it doesn't tell me jack or shit, and I'm kind of just refusing to look at the lamp once I've made a choice because I would rather not face the consequences for my actions. Leave room, cat. Bye-bye. The feline has left the building. Not the building, just the room. But yeah. Hopefully we've made right choices. Now we just need to kill, what, 2 more people? Yeah, 2 more people need to die. Between the 2 more people that need to die, I think unemployed person and neurosurgeon. I'm kind of leaning towards them because it's like, I don't know. No, you know what? She manages a community garden. She's probably good for the environment. So I'll let these 2 over here die. And then her live. Because I assume she's probably better for the environment. And let's just hope that our choices don't suck? Question mark? I guess I might get penalized, but we'll try. Oh, hi. The cloud is back. Oh, Jesus.
Microbial forces.
I wasn't expecting the voice. I forgot I turned on voice acting. I had to turn it up. I'm sorry, that was really quiet. Hopefully we like it. That was a really pretty voice. What the heck? I wasn't expecting that. What's it to me?
The poor sacks of bone and meat can't but be plagued by their tiny enemies. Why can't they just stop getting sick?
I mean, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, life's not fair, bonehead. You're probably powerless. Ain't anything you can do about it. Disease will spread until it engulfs all. Consider it a warning.
Okay, thank you. That was ominous. That was very ominous. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, Fate is back. I bet Fate is probably voice acted there, right? Also, that was a little bit... maybe just a little bit quieter, right? Yeah. Alright, Fate.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Very pretty. I like Fate's voice a lot.
Great. I am glad you enjoy our frequent discourse.
This actually saves me from blowing out my voice. Why didn't I turn voice acting on sooner? Why did I have it off? Because normally when I play games like this, if I don't have the voice acting turned on, if there is voice acting, I end up blowing out my voice reading these. This is great. I don't need to blow out my voice now.
So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers? Please. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important
Oh, thank
evaluation.
God. Oh, thank God it didn't matter what I chose with the living and the dying and all that crap today. Good. It didn't matter. I made okay choices. I have yet to get a citation. Is there a problem?
No, I would not say that. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
I mean, the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
I like how he's like, oh, come on, rebel a little, and I'm just sat here like, but I don't like doing that. I like being a good noodle and doing the work correctly as I'm told to. It makes my choices a lot less difficult. Well, I got money. I have money dollars. Oh, the bar is open. Sick.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Oh, cool. Flipping a coin.
By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls, they were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
I hadn't been reading Mortimer's lines up until now because it just went by too fast for me to read it out loud properly. So that's... having the voice acting on helps there. That's really nice. That's fun. That's funny. Hello, bar. I can't talk to anyone. Oh, I'm sad. I don't need to talk to anyone, I guess. I'll just go to bed. Oh, or see Mortimer's. Hang on. Because I just got the Cthulhu. Oh, yeah, baby. Haha. A fun new visage. I was Jack Skellington before, but, you know. Can't be the Pumpkin King forever. Oh my god, the pig had another baby! The pig has a second baby! Oh, I love that the pig has second baby. Okay. Okay. Bodies keep piling up after the death of city's only gravedigger? Are you... only gravedigger. Okay. It wasn't me, says Secretary of Environment after questioned about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach, found impaled on a tree. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Cosmopolis citizen dies in fatal crash after tragic jetpack malfunction. Research for experimental surgical cure for epilepsy halted due to grant withdrawal. Reckless forklift operator drives off cliff. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. Oh no. Human trafficking ring shut down. Savant sommelier recognizes anomaly in wine caused by a victim's tears in the soil. Oh my god. Oh. I knew I made the right call, saving that sommelier's life. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is so... Oh my god. Anyway, morning, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. A massive cold front has fallen upon the humans. Worst in a while. It does not bode well for this city, but it does mean a lot of work for us. A total of 6 humans have to die, at least 3 unemployed people have to die, and 1 person 60 or older has to die. Okay, hold on then. Cat. Come hither. Speak to me, child. Sadie, tell the world your sins. Arson? Bank robbery? Tax fraud? You have many sins, child. My poor cat. She puts up with my shit. Oh, come on. Now your claws are stuck in my sweater. Come on. Stop that. Stop getting stuck in my sweater. Thank you. My cat was stuck in my sweater. Okay. 6 people have to die, 3 unemployed, and 1 60 or older. Doctor, unemployed, unemployed, unemployed. Gardener, identity theft. So, you're 20, you're 54, you're 29, you're 65, and you're 35. That is a 50, right? Yeah. So you're all people who could potentially be fine to let live, but you're all unemployed. Therefore, you need to die. No choice about it. Don't need to read your stories. You're dead. So now I get to choose between these people. I don't like you. Oh. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's terrible. I'm not reading these out loud to save my voice, but just what did the chemist say when they found 2 isotopes of helium? Hee. I'm sorry, that's such a bad chemistry joke. I love that so much. What the fuck? Oh, I love science, so that tickles me. I love that. They annoy their coworkers with chemistry jokes all day, but can't be fired since they're incredibly good at their job. Oh, you seem like a delight. You seem like a delight. I want you to live. Jarhead? Complain of the growing scout sniper training, but they're constantly either afraid for their life or okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I let you die. A total of 6 people have to die. I like these 2 a lot, so I'm gonna let you die. I know that's an unfair kind of way to choose, but it's just like, I think she's funny, and I want her to live, because she seems important to the world, you know? In which case, let me just line up the 2 die squad. Boop. Confirm. Oh, hello.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing minute.
Achieved what?
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing, Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
You confuse me, voice. Hello, Fate.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday, how did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the rebellion thing you talked about.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
I mean, where do the rules come from?
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
Okay, then.
Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
How long is a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region,
Then how does it work?
time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass, at different intervals.
Alright, then.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
Okay.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
That's cool. What's my history? Was I somebody before I was here?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where'd my parts come from?
The store. And places. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Do you play chess?
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
We're done now.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it,
Oh, yeah! I just thought it was cute.
although personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
Sorry? A loud creak interrupts from somewhere behind the table.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Sorry about the gerbil, Fate. I didn't mean for it to cause you problems. But honestly, at this rate, perish, you know?
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Getting the snow globe scares me. Because I don't want to see... You know, like, I don't want to see how fucked up things are. I'm scared to see how fucked up things are. So I think I'm just gonna keep spending money to avoid...
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the owls of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secure. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
I like that one. That's a cool cosmetic. I'm not gonna put it on right now because I want my Cthulhu head, but I will preview it for y'all, because there's, yeah, the Anapu Winter's Coming, Foxy, Goodest Doggo, and Jackal, and Stealth. And then it's back to Bonehead. I want my little guy there, though. And now it's work time. Only 4 profiles. Shit. Unforeseen wave of cold claims the lives of a number of homeless. The death of these people was completely unavoidable if the greedy realtors and corrupt politicians had any damn sense. Ex-physicist and loiterer dead after falling into a vat of radioactive goo. Should we really have a lake of hazardous material just outside the city? The return of bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. Bees! I love bees! Bees, 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 bees. Corpse stealing doctor found dead, neck snapped. It's alive, a monstrosity seen lurking around the back alleys of Cosmopolis City. Ingenious identity thief hired by a special investigations unit for infiltrations and clandestine operations. Local lab tech repeatedly says, drop the bass while titrating. Wins comedy award. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. Oh damn. Okay. Look here, Grim. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Quota for the day, 2 have to die. The humans on opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Okay, so then you and you die. Adapa the First. Age unknown. Unemployed monstrosity. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel Castalian usually hides either in the sewers of Cosmopolis City or in the cabin at the surrounding forests. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy, ideas surrounding life and death for obvious reasons. Shit, well, they have to die because of the quota. So I'm just gonna kill them indiscriminately. This is fine. Achievement unlocked. Oh no. Alright, well you two get to die. Who am I saving? A mobster and a governess. Okay, well, sure. Sounds about right. We'll take our choices and meet our quota. Do exactly what fate asks of us as usual. Speaking of fate.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Yes, sir.
Should I become a writer? I could write many
Aww.
compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Yes, sir. Oh, the cat.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Well, that sounds interesting, don't it? Good luck, Fate. You have a very cute cat. I love Lady very much.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Nothing particularly eye-catching for me. Young researcher dead from a yet-to-be-identified pathogen. Doctors left puzzled. A crackdown on organized crime has police seize a major shipment of narcotics and firearms. Possible undead corpse person found at cabin, cause of death unknown. Doctors infer whatever force kept corpse person together just wasn't strong enough. Body provides inspiration for tissue regeneration technology. Well, that's neat. A fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We're trying yet another new structural method. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision. Quota for the day, all humans on the bottom row have to die. So you, and you have to die. A project manager, a train conductor, and a mathematician have to die. Alright. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Meaning that everybody else can reasonably live. So a prison warden, a dairy farmer, an economic consultant, and a biochemist can all live. Sure, why the fuck not? Let's go. This makes levels so much easier. Just him telling me, hey, these people have to die. Okay, yes sir. That makes it way easier. Hello, Fate.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but it's not our call to make, Fate.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
I mean, I'm just here to follow orders.
Oh, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Yes, sir. Good day, sir. Let's check out Morty's today.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
That's the... what, leather jackets? I don't need any of that, really. Yet again, nothing really eye-catching. Okay. A biochemist almost dies in a fire at work. They were able to get out by following a fleeing cat. Are we saved? Young biochemist finds vaccine for chicken flu. Chicken flu vaccine shots now free thanks to a donation from a local business. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD/CD rental shop. Activists and some politicians protest against suggestions to introduce extensive surveillance grids, calling these immoral and highly unconstitutional. Dairy farmer claims to have found an alien energy source. CEO of the What social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Cool. Tidings Grim. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often, and I have developed just the thing for it. Every other profile has to die. So let me lay you out in a way where I can see you and see what order I want to go in for this, because if every other profile has to die, I can either start here and then skip every other one, or I can start here and skip every other one. So... No, wrong one, wrong one. No, 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 no. Ah, shit, 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 shit. You know what? I technically have the ability to just quit without saving. Because I don't want to let... Oh, you know what? You know what? I'll get exactly one wrong because I can't do this. I accidentally pressed the wrong button there. And it didn't give me the confirmation box because I turned it off. So, you lived, so you need to die. Which means you live, you die, you live. Right? Right. Because it's die, live, die, live, die, live, die, live. Yeah. That should be fine. Technically, he was supposed to die, but I effed up a little bit. I did a little fuckly-wuckly, so we're just gonna hope that Grim doesn't... that we don't lose points for that. For now,
Hey
though.
there. What you up to, killer?
Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
I mean, not my place to break the rules.
The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it. Just happens to be you. Directly in control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
I'm just doing my best, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
That's cool. Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Hell yeah!
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? Tedium profiles. Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. A reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Be attentive.
That's my first failure across this whole thing because I accidentally let that one dude live by mistake.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I made one little mistake. Not bad, though. Oh, I didn't get paid. Suck. Alright. Well, that's fine. Back to work. Bowl-shaped Earth truthers gaining more and more traction. Poor and out-of-date educational standards led to mistakes and decreased competency all across the business world. Cosmopolis City to miss out on incredible amounts of taxes this year as people keep hiding their finances under mattresses and inside of the hollowed-out legs of tables. Kneecap health seemingly on the rise. Miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. Historians warn artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Ferrodin. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalating the conflict. The classic claims another life. A barrel of daredevil shatters against rocks during tumble off the waterfall. Grim, I will keep this short. Far too many humans are alive. After yesterday, I'm suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I am counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count. Fate. So the last 3 humans coming from the facts, meaning these 3 on the bottom? 'Cause that means I go like this. No problem. Easy peasy. There you go. Why is he making my life so much easier? I'm a little scared. He's making it really easy to follow the quota right now. And that's, like, bizarre to me. You know what I mean?
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you more questions, maybe?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like, Fate?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No endless suffering in the grasp of cosmic horrors?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have a drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt at immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself, at least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that gonna happen?
Any day now. Any other questions?
That's all.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Alright. Bye, Fate.
Cord blimey! You're looting! All beware. Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however. So 'tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Cool. I have a cactus now. Hello, cactus friend. You're so cute. Unidentified body found in a lake. Accidental drowning presumed. Elderly at assisted living facilities turn to local lawyer for help against con artist helpers. Aww. Logging company accused of destroying yet another hawk habitat. Everything was done by the book, claims spokesperson. How do offshore bank accounts actually work, and how do the extremely wealthy avoid paying taxes? Tribute to Holly Ray 09 gathered over 1 million views in first day. Petty criminal fined for stealing inconsequential items. Promises to steal more in order to pay fine. Oh well. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier, certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Keep your eyes open. Fate. Mm. Hmm. Trying to, like, figure who sounds suspicious, because he was like, oh yeah, kill anyone that seems suspicious. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, none of them really seem like they should die. They all seem like okay people, and technically there is no quota. He's just anyone who seems suspicious. Nobody really does. The only person who, like, seems remotely suspicious is, like, the gun runner. But even then, he's, like, chill. He's, like, he doesn't... He's considering not selling guns anymore because he's seen the destruction that his guns bring, which, like, fair enough, you know? I don't know, I just don't see anyone here as being very suspicious. What about you guys? Does anyone feeling the suspicion? Anyone feeling the bad vibes? 'Cause I don't think so, but you know, it's all up to the eye of the beholder, I guess. 'Cause, like, this kid seems stupid, but he doesn't seem sus. This guy seems, you know, okay, he seems decent. This guy seems kinda meh. Oh, all of these have, okay, that's just what that thing is. Yeah, no, none of them seem sus to me, and I don't think it'll penalize me for just not killing somebody, right? I mean, like, if it has to be anyone, I'll kill, like, the one guy, 'cause he seems a little bit weird, but, like, other than that, everybody here seems fine. Like, they don't seem like, awful people. I'll kill, like, one person just to see if the quota is helped by that, but yeah. I don't feel a need to necessarily cull the herd. Oh, Fate isn't in his office. Hello, Miss Kitty. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Hey, kitty cat. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Fine by me, I just need the daily review.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Okay.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. Sure. I got paid. Nice. He said it's the weekend, so yeah, the bar is open. I'm gonna check in here.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Nothing much in there. Hello. Ooh, pretty birdie, pretty lady. Oh, pretty people.
Why does it suddenly smell like the ocean in here? Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's 'cause I have the squid head on.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Another human reaper? I've been dying to meet one of y'all.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more, provided you don't get fired. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish people didn't have to suffer.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Proctor app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years.
You haven't missed much.
Thought so. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Well, in any case, reading the news will help make decisions, really.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
You still haven't given up on that?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Carry on then.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
Sure, I totally get it now.
I'm glad, stranger. May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I mean, you should definitely complain, though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
I mean, have you ever thought of making your own choices?
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, instantly fired?
Yeah, I mean, got a point if you'd rather not be fired.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Been getting along just fine until now, right?
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later.
Bye.
Probably not.
Bye, lady. And now, bird person. Hello, bird.
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
Ooh, your voice is pretty. Hello, pretty bird.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
I like you, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant, thanks. Try to keep from gushing too much. It's so banal. Just be impressed you're in my presence, but be it over there, somewhere far enough. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
What do you think, fate?
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutiae.
Oh, shit! Sorry, I just looked at chat. That's your friend? Ooh, your friend has a pretty voice. You're welcome. Very pretty voice. I enjoy it thoroughly, thank you. I really like deep voices. I think deep voices are very, very nice. I like listening to them. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, I do plan to keep playing through this game, through different playthroughs, so I'll probably hear from said character, your friend, again. Because, yeah, right now, like I said, we're just going with our gut, but I'm definitely gonna, take the time to play through, following the rules, but also killing a whole lot of people, or, breaking the rules, doing all sorts of other things. I'm gonna try to destroy the world at some point, but I'm also gonna try and, perfect it the best I can to make sure everything goes well, everyone wins, while still meeting the quota. Because, I don't know, I just think that'll be interesting. I think that'll be real interesting. But yeah, this is real nice. We should keep talking to your friend.
And the funds for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limitations.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a ton of different endings. I'm gonna have to try to get all of them. I might end up having to look up walkthroughs for some of them because obviously, I mean, I will try to speedrun getting fired as fast as possible, especially if I finish my first run of the game today. Just so that way we can see what it's like to get fired quickly, but,
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Oh, I don't doubt that you hit every time. I don't doubt that you don't miss.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
I like you.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Meat prison. I love that. I love that a lot. Sounds about right. I would also very much like to be freed from my meat prison, thank you.
Called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Do you ever think about the consequences of your actions?
What consequences? I follow the rules handed from above, as do we all. There is no other option. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
God. I mean, everybody has to die eventually when it's their time, yeah.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Oh, I have to say goodbye. Well, goodbye.
Charmed, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Goodbye, pretty bird. And hello, bartender.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross, it's been ages.
I mean, I think my current look really suits me, but I could change.
Oh, Grim. This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit me. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later.
Okay.
Prices averted.
Thank you.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Pretty good.
Really? I've been having doubts. This whole power dynamic doesn't feel right. All these lives subjected to the whims of a callous office. I couldn't be so confident. Not with these grim consequences.
I mean, I was born for this, so I have to do what I'm told.
Didn't know you were so rooted in determinism. One ought to keep instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. Can I get you?
No. Any thoughts on Florian? Who was that again?
That one. Heck, what can I say that you won't glean on your own?
Is that the
They
burb?
try to act
Oh
all
yeah, it is the
suave
burb.
on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Oh.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
Pretty bird, but don't seem too
You'd think
responsible.
Your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Just hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind?
I mean, I keep hearing voices. I didn't tell you about it last week, but I can tell you this week.
That's so. Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
I mean, there's a voice in the mirror.
Ah, wait, so you got a mirror that reflects back your own voice?
It's some other voice.
Hey, it's fine to talk to yourself. I'm sure it's rough at the office. Vocalizing's gotta help process the thoughts and feelings,
It's a different voice, though.
Or maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier. Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle. you're not happy with your work or you sense something's off. What do I know? I'm just a barkeep. So that makes me only half a therapist.
I mean, fair point. Well, somebody contacted me.
Oh? What did this mysterious entity want?
They wanted me to follow weird orders.
And you following? Or what?
Yeah. I don't really follow those kinds of orders.
You follow fate's orders like a well-behaved drone, right? Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. What else you got in mind?
I accidentally skipped her dialogue. Oh well. Well, a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
Ooh. The usual.
One borehole coming right up.
Hell yeah! Florian! Tastes as before of smooth rolling waves, harmonious interplays in places of alabaster. It feels a bit less special this time around, although it's still delectable. Thank you.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Oh. Au revoir. Oh, that is always such a delight. Jeez. Well, she said to check for a new visage. Where would I find a new visage? Ooh! Well, there's Bird. Sure, I'll be a little, Dr. Bird for a minute. Boop. Let's go. Sharp Rise in Death says teens attempt to imitate social media star. Dying for likes, a cool new trend. Remorseful gunrunner too late in their change of heart. Massive underworld implosion. Crime rates at a historical low after an abrupt criminal civil war. AI breakthrough imminent. Promises founder of Transglobal Inc. Dormant plague bacteria discovered in permafrost, waiting to be released. Damn. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it. As usual. Quota for the day, 5 humans have to die. 1 must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Oh, shit. So you definitely need to die because you are going to go into the permafrost, which is where it said that there was a dormant plague bacteria, and I don't want him messing with that. You seem like a decent person. Like, you seem fine. Like, you seem like you'll do the least harm to the world, the one human that must live, and then the rest of you are all people that, like, I don't know, I don't really care all that much about. I mean, I know the thing said something about AI research in the news thing, but meh. Achievement unlocked benefactor, oh no. I mean, I take it I made a right choice, but what is that supposed to mean? Oh dear. Confirming our choices and not worrying too much about that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh gosh, the voice in the mirror.
It's very cold. When did that happen?
It's not that cold.
It's freezing. Everything halting to a standstill. Before...
Before what?
We don't know yet. I'm sure you'll find out soon. Maybe in a new lifetime. I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
You can dream.
Odd question. Haven't you been paying attention? It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
These mad ramblings aren't really helpful.
We're not here to help, but to reflect. Be seeing you.
Alright then. How's my performance review coming? Oh, kitty! As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. The gerbil complains at every hit. Yeah, I know that feel, toy. The crestfallen toy squeaks. The cat pats the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. The old-fashioned phone again rings. Right as you settle in, the familiar if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Alright then. Thank you. I suppose.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Nothing I care about. You two are already grayed out.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all. Sure. What's your poison?
An iced coffee, again, because the usual is expensive. Alright, thank you.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright. There was nothing much else to get up to, so I'll be here. And now I can start my shift. It's 4 people. Suspected fraud dies of a heart attack as police officers come knocking on their door. Prosecutor says arrest was imminent. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into the mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. Trans Global Inc. owner and CEO found dead at home. Cause of death, drug overdose. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Archaeologist stumbles, impales themselves on a massive tusk of a supposed giant hamster. Local photographer dissolves a decade-old dispute between neighbors by baking a cake. Oh. Today is simple, grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Fate. Let me line y'all up a little bit. I'll read these profiles. Ashaki loves nature and enjoys planning, so they decided to put these 2 together. Their main expertise is in environmental restoration, reintroducing balanced habits into abandoned industrial areas. They're an avid drawing enthusiast, often seen sketching wildlife in pencil art. A true scholar, Elil is trying to integrate different disciplines in order to uncover the truths of the world. They live the life of science, searching for the universal theory of everything. It's not going very well, as there are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it fun. Khalil believes in their power to give only the best advice to potential presidential candidates of the neutral party to boost the success of their campaign. Their self-confidence might be misplaced, as the reputations of everyone they've advised thus far have crashed and burned. Oh. Paola Delamoire, philosopher. In their youth, Paola was a successful bank robber, finally getting caught after their 8th robbery. After spending a philosophically fueled 10-year prison sentence, they emerged with unique insights. They've been teaching at the Institute of Deconstruction of Central Cosmopolis University ever since. I'm indifferent to you. I think I would rather the younger scholar be saved over the philosopher, in my just general personal opinion. There we go. Following the quota. Technically, I don't even think I need to follow the quota right now because Fate isn't even in the office. Oh! Hey, Fate! Speak of the devil. Ah, you're home. Ah.
Grim,
Oh, you're back.
I am. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever.
Have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes!
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Alright. Have a good night, Fate. I'm sorry that they're bothering you. Bar is closed. Has Morty's.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
400, 500. I have 1,000, so I can't afford both.
Avast! This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild waves. 'Twas power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing. Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb, for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
like this head. It reminds me of my cat, and she's sleeping right next to me. So I'm gonna wear that for a minute. Dude, look at the face. Ooh. Alright. Back to the desk. The old grind. Put my oops in the drawer. A deserted sand quarry turned into an ecological sanctuary attracts rare bird species. Nice. Neutral president rises to power after replacing entire advisory team. Former advisors reported missing. So close to the answer, I hear the notes, but the arrangement is wrong. One day I'll show them. One day the whole world would know. Faculty and students at the Central Cosmopolis University mourn passing of beloved philosophy teacher. Delamoire's latest manuscript on the technics of disbelief to be published posthumously. My modest excuse is grim, right? The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are the skeleton. Go with the flow. Toodles, fate. So go with the flow today. Do whatever I feel is right. Cool. I like that. I like going with the flow. That's awesome. Smuggler. There isn't a thing Trez won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques, and artifacts. Even people. They have no scruples. No hidden principles. Bureaucrat. If you asked Billy if there was anything better than insanely complicated paperwork, they'd say no. The best part of their day is annulling applications because of missing signatures in obscure locations. Itorio started out playing competitive games they loved, believing in themselves when no one else did. They kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Itorio had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in an esports doping scandal. Aww. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general, up until the point they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest on societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad of structures that affect our lives. Benetton, an artist and writer of graphic novels, is often full of sights and deregulation. They host, together with a pal, a religion-themed podcast without being a jerk towards the beliefs of others. It's a pleasant listen that brings bi-weekly amusement in their free time. They're dedicated to crafting intricate poems in many languages. Jelizveta, queen of the small nation of Walmark, is one of the last monarchs in the world. Even though the people consider the queen more of a delightful curiosity, Jelizveta has a deep sense of religious and civic duty, and take their coronation oath very seriously. Lucas has lived a calm and content married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids, yet they've never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago, until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. Oh, oh goodness, who are you? What begun as constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroyer unit in the military. Levi sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. They've sent lobbyists into governments to make sure there's always a war going on somewhere. However, their grandparents' last wish is for Levi to protect the forests of their homeland, for which Levi has been constantly funneling money. So he's a double-edged sword, because he is protecting forests, but also he's causing war. So I don't know. I'm leaning that way with him. So all these people, like, I was told go with the flow. All of these people, I would like them very much to live, because they all seem very, I don't know, they all seem like very nice people. So, if I'm allowed to go with the flow and do whatever I want, I say that these people get to live. So I'll make my little live pile up there. You're all alive. Godspeed. This guy sucks, though. He gets to die. 100% I want him to die. He's a drug smuggler and a human trafficker. We're not fucking with him. You aren't necessarily a bad person, you're just kind of annoying. And you personally suck. I don't quite like you. So, yeah, I'll confirm that choice. 2 people get to die. Oh, hi.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
My hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
Thank you.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay, then. I don't quite understand, but sure.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Oh no, insights.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. A disarray of thoughts.
Oh, I asked him, like, what's the census chief, by the way, so.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I mean, yeah, you have a point. Like, genuinely honest opinion here, right? I, even as a human being, feel like we are nothing in this universe. We're just here. We're not the center of the universe. There's so much more out there that's going on without even our comprehension. Like, in the ultimate grand scheme of things, we are just a speck in the wider scope of everything. We don't matter. Our lives don't matter in the end. I mean, yeah, it matters to us on Earth. Here on Earth, as things stand, people matter because we make them matter. We care about each other and we make each other matter because it's what we do. It's how humans are. It's how we're hard-coded. But in the grand scheme of things, like, from a universal perspective, we don't matter. Like, what is stepping on a bug or a blade of grass gonna do in the grand scheme of the entire universe? Nothing. It does nothing. Me sitting here playing this game does nothing in the wider scope of the universe. There's no grand meaning to it all. It's just here. We are what we are in the moment that we're in. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Like, personally, I'm okay with being nothing in the universe, 'cause sure, why not? Am I something in my own life, personally? To people who might say so, yeah. There are some people who would believe so, and that's fine by me. Like, I don't care. I don't know, life is life.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
Nobody is truly unique. Everybody is alike in some way, shape, or form. Nobody is incredibly different from any other single human being. We all share skin colors, hair colors, eye colors. We all share experiences, places, people, things. The world is never truly unique, and that's fine. I think it's really cool that we're all interconnected, personally.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
Yeah, on a very minor scale, humans are unique, and that's because we have experiences that are maybe unique to us. Like, one person's trauma can't be plastered onto another. People can understand their trauma, but no two traumas are exactly the same. Similarly, no two memories or experiences are exactly identical. No two people are 100% exactly identical in the way they think, feel, act, etc. But ultimately, we are all very, very, very similar. No one person is singularly unique, in my opinion. So I understand what fate means.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or will not even experience or perceive, ever.
I can't argue with any of this at all.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I agree. I do agree, really. Can I get my daily review, though?
Fine. I can gather the files. I certainly put them somewhere. Oh, yes. You absolutely did everything correct today. Such meticulous profile work. Happy?
Yes, very pleased.
Sometimes I do not comprehend you at all.
Yeah, I don't comprehend me either, buddy.
Well, that concludes our meeting. Good night, Grim.
Night, Fate. Pleasure seeing ya. Always is. Taking my money down to Morty's, baby. Hello, Mormer.
Mikey, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Ah! I can't afford it. The plague is my favorite thing ever. Not the plague, like the disease. Like plague doctor aesthetic. I'm so upset that I can't afford it. Holy shit, I hope that comes back into stock before I finish this game, because oh baby. Work time. Senior citizen creates support group for other elderly with questions of sexual preference. Oh, that's the man I saved yesterday. Who, was very supported by his family after coming out. Oh. Number of armed conflicts decreasing, experts say. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by tiger they smuggled into the city. Welcome to Our History, a new series on the structures behind the shifts and changes of societies. Photos of hot young queen Javetta unearthed at an antiquarian bookstore. Climbing the charts, Creed Comrades finally hits 6th place in religion-themed podcast list. Zombie flicks as popular as ever. Check out Blam Blam 6-2 in cinemas today. Newfound virus threatens to sweep every continent. Big asteroid alert, it's coming right for us. So, a newfound virus threatens to sweep people. Cool to know. Important! Grim, how do I put this? There is a high, invulnerable virus ravaging everyone on the planet. Meanwhile, you know what to do. Quota for the day: 4 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Fate. Ruben is currently in between jobs and is actively looking for employment. They are enamored by zombie horror films and go to the cinema almost compulsively. They earn their living currently by taking part in medical human trials. After decades of unsuccessful attempts at turning mercury into gold, Ultar decided to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. They carefully mix together various chlorine and sulfur compounds and sell it as a cure for everything. Ill. How many have to die again? 4? Yeah, you go on that end. A nurse! All their life, Josepha has made personal mission about caring for those who cannot care for themselves. In addition to their hospital job, they also volunteer at various communal centers. They rent a small apartment in their suburbs with their brother and live a quiet and happy life. I like you. Radiologist. Ella works long shifts at the local hospital, giving both MRT and CT scans. They can handle even the most difficult patients, take great care to do the job correctly, and have been chosen as a radiologist of the month many times. And astronaut. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tamal decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface to blow it up. So you need to live. And unfortunately, these medical people need to die. Which is not good. 'Cause, Because if he dies, I'm worried about that asteroid, right? But if they die, I'm worried about the, virus raging on. But, you know what? Sure. We're gonna commit. We're committing. There's gonna be a horrible disease spreading. Horribly.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim?
I guess so.
I know so, Grim. Never before have I experienced such certainty. My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What about my daily review?
Who cares, Grim? They are a bore.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
If he doesn't care about my evaluation, I kind of wish I'd saved those doctors. You know? Because he really does not give a shit. Plague mask?
If I ever
Damn.
return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Plague mask isn't here, but I think I'm gonna take the capes to pair with the plague mask if I need it.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off, blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say, or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Alright, thank you. Now, obviously, I have the new, cloaks. Oh, I like this one. I think that's really cute. Alright. Work time. Oh, I'm really worried. Coroner's baffled as a fatal seizure injured by local hospital nurse still without apparent cause. Young people in latest antiviral medicine trial warned of severe risks as one dead from complications. Grim scene in local hospital explosion. Patient presumed to have ingested grenades prior to MRI scan. Alchemist found suffocated in their own lab. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronauts return unscathed. And television preacher calls upon the end times as deadly virus officially announced as pandemic. Shit. Oh no. Oh, Grim, the virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. A true apocalypse. Quota for the day, 6 humans have to die. Shit. So I need 6 people to die, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Because I don't care about anyone else, so... Because these are all the people that I actually would prefer to die, and then these are the people I would prefer to live on the hard end, so... Since these people are meaningless to me, it's kind of like, you know, whatever. There we go. Quota met. Even though, you know, fate doesn't exactly care about the quota.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I don't know.
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away. Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson.
Okay,
We're
then.
thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Oh, great. I bet I fucked everything up and that everybody's gonna die and it's gonna be my fault.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
As a writer myself, I very much enjoy writing. This is not common knowledge, but as a writer myself, I like experimental techniques in writing. I think they're interesting. Like, I find conventional narratives quite boring, personally. Like, there's just not a lot that grab my interest.
Grand, yes. The exploratory aspect can lead me across the boundary. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead? Fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. What is, well, reanimated corpses running around consuming the flesh of other humans? They are unstoppable, brutal death machines. Astounding. And it all stems from a singular patient zero, Caleb Sadi Rondeau. Sometimes it takes but a small nudge.
Oh dear.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I can't seem to make a difference in any of it yet.
Are you sure you are trying hard enough?
I don't think no is an answer anyone would pick.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
I feel like I'm being threatened. I feel very threatened all of a sudden. Hi, Mortimer.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Yeah, Plague Doctor! No, I don't have enough. Ah! I'm missing 200. Satch. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Boo-hoo. I'm so motivated to keep playing now that I'm not blowing out my voice trying to read the voice lines. Teacher found dead at McAlbert Mansion. McAlbert Dynasty's younger generation held as main suspects. Famous preacher dies during marathon session. Heart attack suspected cause. Televangelist legend leaves massive fortune to their devout followers as death wish on live TV. Modern classic filmmaker accidentally killed by housemaid in apparent harassment attempt. Homeless man goes ballistic on old lady after getting rejected from job interview. Hotshot lawyer Sierra Lopez dead in hit-and-run accident caused by same drunk driver they helped to save. Entire Cosmopolis city in quarantine. Please do not leave your homes. 2 humans have to die. The future is grim. The viral crisis is at its apex. Surviving humans are subjected to intense quarantine, but some cities still remain inhabited and functional. Deal with them. I just feel bad now. Best I can do. Let me guess, you have no input, Fate?
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Spiraling out of control.
Fate unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes? Wild bands of animated corpses roaming the streets, attempting to break through the barriers of the survivors' compounds. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
I feel like a failure.
Now, do not be so hard on yourself. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Okay, bye, Fate. I feel like I did an oopsie and fucked up. And now we're,
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Yes, entirely.
Huh. Didn't know I still had this beaked eye sore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it. A weird long curve of a nose. And those stupid goggles. Ridiculous. Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them. Lest these smelled nice. For they soiled their trousers from beer. Then the mask came in real handy.
God. Can't afford either of those widgets, so that's fine. Now I get my mask! Yee! The Plague Doctor, the Crow, the Masquerade, the Steampunk, War Never Changes, Chimkin. Oh, I like Chimkin. I like Chimkin a whole lot. I am now Chimkin! Yes! Work time. Time to suffer. I feel so bad. It's only 2 people. Entire Cosmopolis city in quarantine. Please do not leave your homes. All citizens ordered to stay in containment areas. Local vicar passes suddenly. Heart failure in a religious convention. Help delayed. Has heart attack construed as a punchline. All citizens required to move to designated control areas. It's making me sad. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left, the world is now swiftly fading. The few remaining humans have to die. Screw you, Fate. I don't want to kill them. I'm supposed to, but I don't want to. I refuse. Achievement unlocked, Life Giver. Screw you, Fate. I don't want to do it.
Time's running out, friend.
Yeah, I can tell. I want to talk to you before I give a report to Fate, but I also want to have the money for the bar, because God, I need that.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
We both know that's not true.
Yeah, wasn't believable at all. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
You're the chatty one. Tell me how I fix it.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
Right, I'll just push my universal undo button.
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus. Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
I don't even know what to think now.
Me neither. Sometimes that's the best we can do. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
It's oddly fitting I got my Plague Doctor mask that I love so much right at the end of this, you know? I don't want to see Fate yet. I want to go down to the bar. Oh, hi!
What ho, matey! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands.
Is that Mortimer?
Ye know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen.
I'm listening.
And corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a brewing right on the horizon. Shook our ship to and fro. Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress, no ways about it. Turns out, the storm was also hiding a teleportation gate, blasted us right across the veil to undiscovered lands. I find myself in an office of sorts, all gray and grim. Not the kind we have here. 'Twas more foreboding. Then a fella in a dark suit appears and starts asking about taxes. Says, we haven't been paying dues on all the plunder. I say, who's heard of taxing the Corsairs? Ought to skewer 'em right then and there. But they ain't budging. Still sends a shiver down me spine.
That was most excellent.
Matey, ye have humbled me with the praise I only partially deserve. Ye have heard of me many exploits. How about ye regale Mortimer with a tale of grand adventure instead?
Sure, why not?
Fire away!
Working at my desk. With a lot of paperwork. And suddenly, ash and decay. And afterwards, I'm told to report to the boss. They said I'd been doing a good job, and so I thought that I may have screwed up something. Or, you know, this is far more difficult than I initially assumed. And I am also not much of a storyteller, evidently.
I see. 'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable. You have surely claimed the right to call yourself a storyteller.
You humble me, Mortimer.
In return, I offer ye a gift.
Achievement unlocked, Tailmaster.
This here contraption is called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
I have a nifty little thing now. Hello, bartender.
Hey! If it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Has it already been a month? It's like you just got here a couple hours ago. Word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world.
Not happy about it, that's for sure.
Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down.
Well, I did what I could.
suppose you'll just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office, disgrace. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one.
Probably not.
I guess you ain't the hero of this tale after all. I wonder what's going to happen with the office now that you've got very little left to do.
Probably get shut down.
Might be time to get that last drink, huh? So,
Yeah.
what's your poison?
Iced coffee. Ay.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I did not earn that kind of an energetic goodbye. I have thoroughly sucked ass. I refuse to let the last two people die.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now. Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. Ravenous corpses still roam around, searching for the final survivors. Once finished, they will also slowly perish. Not a trace remains. Ah, there could be some sort of a metaphor for gluttony in this. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
Cool.
Far beyond freezing, my friend. It nears absolute zero. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Yeah. All citizens subject to curfew proceed immediately to your designated control area. Please remain calm. We have the best solution for everyone. Now that you are not here, now that we longer talk, soon it will be over. The last human must die. I can do a little breathalyzer, that's cute. It's not important now, though. I refuse. Yes, I'm blatantly disobeying now. I refuse. If I'd saved those doctors before, this wouldn't be happening.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
Spared. I spared them. I'm not ashamed, I spared them.
As you wish. It does not matter. One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
I take it you had a part in it?
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather. The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity, not a bit. But why, you ask?
Didn't, but sure, go ahead.
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted. and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away. Your hollow judgment is insignificant at this point. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Achievement unlocked. I'll be back. War changes and Plague Doctor. Society's falling. Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. Humanity wiped out. As you powerlessly wait to fade away.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
For right this moment, because we've been going for like how long now? 2 hours and just about 3 hours. I think I'm probably gonna choose the end for now, but I promise you that this isn't the last I'll be playing of Death and Taxes. I'll probably definitely play it more. I'm just... ugh. I feel bad about that ending. I feel really bad. The credits. Oh dear. Fate's voice actor. Mortimer's voice actor. The voice actor for the Conscience. Herbert and Tim. Florian! Hey! Very lovely. I left that one up and readable for a little longer since we talked about them quite a bit during the thing here. Frank Whittle. Oh gosh, my phone crashed, so I can't actually see the chat now. Sorry. Despite yeah. The voice actor for Cherry, which was the bartender, I believe. The voice actor for Gus. Oh boy. Everybody gets to live in the end, 'cause I feel bad. The Archivist. Achievement unlocked, much love. Probably because I let them all live. If I ever play through the credits again, I might just kill them all to see what happens. Oh man, though. Well, nothing went to plan. I can safely say that. I was hoping that, you know, everybody would be fine and not die and be good in the end. But, twas not the case. I can do a new game plus. And then there's the gallery. Chaos, fired, low health, low prosperity. So we had low prosperity and low health. I was fired. We had chaos. Oh, man. Shit, dude. Well, that was Death and Taxes. We did the best we could. And honestly, that's the best we can do, right? I didn't expect to fail so incredulously. My cat looks very frazzled. She just woke up from her nap at the end here. Thank you. Oh, good stretch. To everyone who came by today. Thank you to the followers who came by today. And our new follower that was here today. Oh, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this game and I will play more of it. Just damn. We're gonna take probably a lunch break, have some food, and then come back for a different game. Most likely Potion Craft, maybe something else. We'll see. But yeah. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever all of you are in the world, and thank you for watching and for being here. Yeah.